yes.
It's four-leaf clover. Make a wish.
Wish you weren't so awkward, bud.
No ego on that side of Hollywood, is there?
Because maybe they're just as good and we're wasting time.
Why can't you just admit it's over?
Some people are in it just for the art.
It's too complicated. It's like algebra. Why you gotta put numbers and letters together? Why can't you just go yourself?
Hey now.
Not everyone's going to enjoy this show. Settle in.
Guys, we are here. We've done another year on Scrub Hop. I'm just kidding. It's not an anniversary. Welcome to the show, everybody. It's episode 194. My name is Big Trox. I'm here, and all I got to tell you guys is...
I'm going to shake your hand. I want to shake his hand.
That's what I got to say right now.
It's a stretch.
That's not a stretch. That's not a stretch. I want to shake their hand. If they're here, I want to shake their hand.
True.
Are you coming in here telling me right now that I don't want to shake their hand?
It's a stretch. Go ahead. What was the next one?
Hold on.
This is an early aggression, early show aggression. Okay, let's
tell
move
me
along.
you think I don't want to shake their hand.
No,
Trox,
you do.
we're
You
moving
really
along.
do. No, you really do.
Oh, all I have to say to that is,
What the hell?
What the hell?
Cotton,
Who?
we got my guy here on the top left over there. You know what we say about him
on this podcast. We hail to the Pumpkin King.
That's
do.
right.
Gosh darn right.
We got my man's Troxy Cotton on the bottom, and Cotton, he been doing the same sort of thing for quite some time. And, you know, because of that, what we generally say about him is this.
Julie Jerkoff.
That's
Dude.
it.
All right.
However, we just learned that even Julie doesn't know how to jerk himself off.
Yeah.
We'll get into that in the second segment. But for
Not
now,
Lastly,
about.
before
Not what we
I
said.
get out of introductions, and then I'm going to pass the mic to my man's JDirty.
you can have the whole mic.
We got to pay a bill real quick. It's bill time. And because of that, I would like to thank our sponsor, the Tribe, the True, the West.
California.
Thank you so much. JDirty, tell the folks what's going on here on episode 194.
I just want to say bless up California. No, tonight we got a good ass show. We are very excited. Troxy Cotton's face is showing that right now. Don't let it fool you. He is also happy to be here. You guys, we're happy that you are here. As always, this is twitch.tv/scrubhop. If you're new here, please subscribe. If you come back all the time and haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. Hit the like, hit the subscribe, throw a comment. We want to talk with you guys and mess with you guys in the chats. We love that you guys are here. More and more involvement is happening, and we love seeing you guys. Also, a show note is that our live Scrub Hop live that we do every single week has switched. It is no longer on Wednesdays. It has a new home right here on twitch.tv/Scrub Hop. And on Thursdays, baby, we're going live on Thursdays. I don't know whoever watches Celebrity Wheel of Fortune, but I feel like Big Trox is like pointing at me like the home viewers can win. He's like, I love it, really hyping me up, and I liked it. So go ahead and do that. Also, go over to patreon.com/scrubhop. For just $5 a month, you can become a member of our show.
We got a banner for that.
Yeah, we got a banner for that. But something super special I want to tell you guys. Not only does all of our Patreons get every single episode a day early, not only does that flavor come at your face, but also it's going to be where you get the full-length version of the Brothers Basketball Beat-Off that is coming very, very soon in the upcoming weeks. The Troxel brothers took each other on in a one-on-one basketball game, 1st to 11, and it is some epic shit. And yeah, you want to check that out. And I think that's it. Otherwise, if you want to send us some content, 303-578-8952. That is 303-578-8952. Tracy's tip line. And check us out at Scrub Hop everywhere. All right, guys, you have a great night. I am out. Let me know if I can do anything. Hit your call light. I will be at the nurse's station. All right.
That's right.
Guys, JDirty, you've never said it better. Perhaps you've said it all. Perhaps
I've said too much.
But what I do got to say,
I don't
just about
say
everything that you just said.
I need all that, bro.
Needs every single bit of the information. It was all great. I can't recommend it enough to everybody out there. But
stop trying.
What I can recommend right now is everybody please go run to your refrigerators. Get yourself something to drink because it's thirsty in here, everybody, and we are about to quench that ass. I mean thirst.
Hey, careful, man. There's a beverage here, huh?
He's so dumb.
We are going to quench that ass. Is what he
Quench
just
that
said.
ass. I'm trying to quench that ass.
My
You know what I'm
glass
saying?
was stuck.
Quench that ass for me. Go and quench that ass for me.
Ass for me.
Come
Oh,
on,
baby.
girl.
Oh, I love it. Troxy Cotton, what do you got going on? I want to give you your moment to have your point heard for the first and only time during the program.
Okay. This is actually something new. This has never been on the program before. It's a variation of something that's been on the program before, but it's a new variation. So it's basically new. It's from New Belgium. This is of the Voodoo Ranger area.
Persuasion?
What would you call it? Yeah, the Persuasion. This one is called a Captain Dynamite IPA. You guys see
that's
Captain
fresh.
Dynamite? Captain
Can we get two hands?
Dynamite IPA. No, I'm trying to get the light off with the other hand. Let me get the light off. There you go.
What's the flavor pack in this bad boy? I can't tell.
Let's see. What does it say? Government warning, according to the Surgeon General.
That's not the flavor. It's not dead baby flavor. It's saying that could happen.
It doesn't have anything about flavor. It just says Captain Dynamite. He's got like a pretty cool armor suit on. It's got a hop on there. It's pretty neat. I like it. I'm excited about it. It's a new
Steve.
one. Do you want to hear the most important part?
Yes.
Yes.
You got to get better at that. You muffle it. You can't hear it.
You're the last few weeks they've gotten really bad, but you still act like it was good.
Because it's good in the room.
When I was rewatching last week's episode, you're like, it sounded great. I'm like, you literally can't hear it on camera. You can't hear it at all.
In the room. Oh.
You used to be able to do it better. Big Trox, what are you enjoying on this fine
It's good in
evening,
the
my
room.
brother?
I got a new one, and I got a brewery that I was curious if either of you guys have heard about, because I had not, and I had to do a little bit of research on this. But Mayhem picked this up on her last dalliance at the grocer of local.
A word I knew before tonight.
Dalliance.
Yes, and this beer is called a Threadhead Hazy IPA, and this is by Faded Flannel Brewing Company. Have either of you ever had Faded Flannel before?
I've had that exact thing.
Like Cotton has.
You've had this beer.
I've had it multiple times. It's at my local Safeway.
Okay.
How have you never brought that on the show? But we have a juicy IPA.
But here's the thing: is like I have stuff like that. And it's just like when it's at Safeway, I'm like, oh, this can't be special. So then I never bring it on the show. It's just like a part of my repertoire.
Anyway. So no, I've never heard of it. Cotton has stake in the company.
So I had to do a little bit of research here because I had not heard of Faded Flannel before, and I'm like, this is very interesting. And the packaging led me to believe that it had something to do with Hop Valley, which is a brewery that we've had multiple beers on here from. Hop Valley is an awesome brewery in Eugene, Oregon. So it says Threadhead Hazy IPA is a custom-tailored liquid libation inspired by your favorite flannel. Take a sip to unbutton the comfy hop layers, creating a patchwork of apricot, lemon, and rose flavors and aromas. 7% alcohol by volume, 42 IBUs.
There's a lot of things going on in there.
When I looked this beer up, I found out that Faded Flannel is a brewery that brews Hop Valley beers specifically for the Albertsons brand. So that would explain how Cotton got it at his Safeway, because Safeway
they have merged,
acquired Albertsons. So this is fucking generic Hop Valley beer. And I like, this is store brand,
Good. I didn't realize that.
It's like what's the Kroger Big K? This is like the Big K of beer for.
That's so funny.
Great.
I didn't even realize that. I just saw it on display, and I was like, that looks good.
Could you hear that when I cracked that next to my microphone, Jay? Come on.
A little.
No.
He talked over because he was trying to steal
I was talking over it. You didn't ask for silence.
Can I have a moment of silence, please?
I just thought that was very interesting
That's
this brewery, that Hop Valley decided to have a flagship brew for specifically for Albertsons.
No, that's gangster. I never knew that they did
That's
that.
pretty rad.
JDirty, talk to him.
We don't have Albertsons anymore, so I won't be able to find that.
You got Safeway.
Yeah, but it's one of the times I actually fear for my safety. I don't go in there ever anymore.
It's
so
called
tonight,
safe way.
I know. Well, guess what? I don't have a follow-up. I wish I had time to write something better for that.
Well, guess what?
Right? Fuck, see, guys, like Big Lots. What do we got here? Grocery warehouse. Never mind. I don't have beer tonight. You got a problem? I was on time to the lot. Good. But I am definitely drinking. So I go ahead and found this soda, a Dr. Pepper cream soda.
So
that I've never added to my ever so favorite screwball. So I don't know if you guys have ever had a screwball and cream soda Dr. Pepper, but I am about to. So I'm very excited.
So good.
It's going to be
I
delicious.
have had the cream
give
soda
that a nice thin pour.
I've had that with whiskey and with vodka, but not with the screwball. So
I love screwball. I'm such a fan. All right, baby boy. Ready to have a good ass night tonight, fellas. So yeah, grab your glass, grab your beer, whatever you are drinking, your libations. If you need to make a dalliance and get out there real quick, hit pause, come back.
Us.
I don't know if I said it right.
Take a dalliance to your grocer and get a libation.
Yes.
Thank you.
One of those words I came with, and the other one, I'm doubting its legitimacy. I love you guys very much. Shitheads, big Trox, little Trox. Fuck your mom and sisters. We'll see you guys on the other side.
Hey, careful, man. There's a beverage here, huh?
Oh, that's so good.
Whee!
Oh, you're damn right,
Real good.
Man. So
cream soda is a delicious additive to the Dr. Pepper.
I can only imagine. It sounds great.
We bought a coconut one too, but I didn't think that would go very good with peanut butter.
You never know.
No, I don't. I'll let you know tomorrow.
So I don't want to spend much time on it, but because it's been on every single fucking podcast and show and everything in the last week since we last talked about it, which is insane because literally 1 week ago we talked about the song Euphoria, and we talked about one other song that had dropped at that point, correct?
No,
right?
I think,
or was it
maybe
just Euphoria?
It was just Euphoria. I don't even think 616 in LA had dropped yet.
Okay. So since
it has been a hell of a week, boys.
Since we last recorded between Kendrick and Drake, they dropped like 6 tracks, all of which got more personal and devastating than the last, to the point where it was just like, this isn't fun anymore. I want to go home. Drake
all in a week.
Drake literally like bowed out of the challenge. His final bars were about how if he was really guilty of the things that Kendrick was saying he was, then he would already be caught and in jail. And it's like, dude, those are the wrong things to say, man.
In the height of OJ dying and If I Did It book, like, you know what I mean? Like,
it was Drake's If I Did It song.
Yeah.
Fucking Kendrick hit him so hard that Drake's response was, well, yeah, I gave you a fake story about me having a fake child, and I knew you would buy it. What does that mean about you? When you can give someone a story about you having a fake child and you're like, I know they're going to believe this shit because there's already precedent.
Because there's already a story about you having
a fucking child that you're hiding. That look, what are you talking about?
It's thing for you, bro.
Yeah.
He's been hiding kids this whole time.
I didn't know if either of you guys wanted to contribute anything further into the topic because we talked about it extensively last week and it just blew the fuck up over the last 8 days.
Like you said, the hype went depressing quick because it did get kind of sad at the end, and also the new age version of a diss song is not for me. It's more boring than I like to remember.
When Meet the Grams came out right after Family Matters, I was like, this is just Jay, you got muted somehow. I don't know what happened there.
He muted himself, I thought.
Not on purpose. Is Meet the Grams where he did a letter to each person in his family?
Yeah, dog.
That shit was like, I heard that and I was like, well, he has to not come back. Like, he has to just say, I'm really sorry. I live up here now again, eh? And like, and you're done, man. Like, it's got to be done.
He came back since.
But then the last
I know, but he shouldn't have.
The last
No.
one that Kendrick dropped was Not Like Us, which is going to be like the banger of the summer. It is literally going to be like #1 on Billboard, and it's got the catchiest hook, and it is just like a scathing diss song. But when he's got everybody
The
screaming,
Dodgers have it as part of their warm-up song now. Did you hear me? The Dodgers are playing it as their warm-up song now. Like, it's part of their playlist to get them hyped up to dominate. Like, it's so great. And I hate the Dodgers.
I hate the Dodgers too. Fuck the Dodgers.
The most exciting week in rap for 20 years easily.
Yeah.
There
but it
hasn't
went
been
from like last week we were
like,
crazy excited and we're like, oh
yeah,
what's
we were
next?
geeked.
And then it got like dark as fuck really quick.
In about 48 hours from when we did this show last. Like it was like 48 hours later from when we recorded that it was like, oh holy shit, like fucking Meet the Grams and then the Heart Part 6 and all of
the
this
Heart
was
Part
just like,
6
oh my
is
god.
bitch shit though. The Heart Part 6 is just him. It was Drake like spinning out and being like, oh I was just kidding. I don't really want to do this.
You guys let J. Cole do it. Can I get out?
Yeah, for real.
Yeah,
I get out of this too.
I immediately thought like everyone else that Kendrick won it, and then I started seeing like RollingStone.com put him out with like the fucking crown of thorns on his head and shit. I was like, all right, well, I think pretty much Drake's buried.
And his tracks, like on YouTube and Spotify, they've got like between 5 and 10 times more views than all the Drake songs. So it's just like everybody clearly is like, he won.
Yeah.
Back in the Ice Cube and Cypress Hill days and shit, you couldn't see it so visually then in real time how many different views you were getting, you know what I mean? And now you can. It's great. I saw that same shit. It's like a real-time poll. 300,000.
Yeah, it's like a real-time poll to just see like who just won this rap beef. Kendrick bodied you at every turn, and then he got really dark for like 2 turns, and then he came back to like, hey, this is upbeat and OV-ho.
I will say, I'll give Drake his little flowers because I do think he has some bars that were good throughout all of it.
Sure,
but I think all of his angles, all of
but
his
not one good
angles
song
that he presented, all of his angles of like, I gave him this fake story, and then and I knew you were gonna call me a. I knew you were gonna say that about me.
He's a big phony.
That's what the fun like Drake was like. Yeah, I knew you were gonna say this stuff about me being a because of course you would say that. Why would you think of course people would say that, Drake? That's crazy.
Unless you were like, of course, doing that.
My
favorite,
dude.
Not kid references, but my favorite kid reference was when
I think we got to bleep all that, by the way. I don't think we could say that word.
Right. I was trying to defend it and get away from it. I'm just saying my favorite kid line in that was when he said like, our kids should hang out, they're the same complexion. Excuse me, no they're not. Like one of the kids has a white kid and one of them looks like Kendrick. I was like, what the fuck are we talking about? Like, no, like that guy is tripping.
It's fucked up. It's wild. It really it was like a roller coaster for me all weekend. And Mayhem and I actually sat down and we did the entire the journey of all of the songs.
Shit.
Yeah, we started at that person shooter and went all the way to Heart Part 6. And just like did all the steps. Well, actually, we started at Poetic Justice, so we went even further because we were like, "Hey, let's go back to the song that they made together."
Did you listen to Like That?
Yeah. Not during that session, but I have listened to Like That since then.
That's how I started mine. I started mine with Like That, and then I went to.
Oh no, I'm sorry. Like That is the Kendrick song. That was absolutely.
He's talking about the song they made together a while back. Right?
I'm going back to like
Poetic
2011. I went back to that. Then we did tailor-made freestyle push-ups Like That. Then went into
Euphoria.
And then
16.
Yeah.
Well, no one's going to care about the timeline anymore because it's just going to be that in this generation, Kendrick won the biggest rap beef that these kids have seen to date.
That we've ever seen. This is the biggest rap beef even since the 90s because like the Pac and Biggie
I
beef
disagree.
was like But the Pac and Biggie beef, while it was huge, it only generated a couple songs. You know what I mean? Like in terms of content,
amount
volume,
of content.
Sure, I get that for sure.
That's
but
that's what I'm saying, Jay. Like this was the most.
Did either Drake or Kendrick end up dead?
Maybe.
It's been a week. I don't know.
Time is it? This episode comes out in a few days from recording.
Let's not
get ahead of ourselves.
Who do you guys? Let me see. Who do you guys got in the celebrity death pool?
Dude, you guys remember Celebrity Deathmatch? I would like to see Drake versus Kendrick in
Celebrity Death Pool, and I would say
my clean fight. All right, Kendrick. Yeah. All right, Drake.
All right, Drake. You know the rules.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, I'll get away from this now. I just wanted to ask if you guys had anything else to add to it, and I found it greatly entertaining. Big ups. Let's keep doing rap beef. Who do we want to start a beef with? I think we need to find another 3-person rap group that we want to start a beef with. Cypress Hill, for example.
What if we do the Migos?
The Migos. Well, I keep naming people.
We can't.
Cotton's basically dead to us.
That's true.
Okay, do we have another segment? You can't fucking do that kind of shit.
Think of was that joke Offset?
No,
dude.
Oh, I know, but it's another reference. That's good.
It's not good.
What you got to do, Cotton, is think of more 3-band rap acts. Three act band rappers.
What's the word we're going for?
Go to a new segment.
What the fuck are you doing?
3-act band rappers where you think that we could beat them in a celebrity death match. I'm going to follow
like you're saving this.
Follow up with you back after Florida. We're going to bring this back. Jay, don't let me forget. We got to talk about the 3 rap
shit
from Florida. Save it for after Florida.
Gotcha. Now is it going to be this or that?
Now, I feel very excited about this or that. I feel very excited about everything that we're doing tonight because I got some fun things planned. And the first thing tonight is animal stories.
Oh, God.
Animal stories. These are always fun for this.
More cotton sex tales. All right.
So, this week on this, man's body dragged into woods. I'm sorry. Hold on. I had something caught in my teeth and I did not hear what I was saying. 1 second. Man's body dragged into woods by bear after deadly crash on Massachusetts highway, state police say.
Cool.
Okay. So he got in a car accident. Bear dragged him from the wreckage. Okay. Or that.
Did one of us say, what was that?
Do you want me to go again?
We got it.
I can start over. Do you want to do catch it? Or that. Tourist mauled after rolling down window to take a selfie with a bear.
Yeah, that.
It's a couple bear stories. I just don't know.
The first one, a guy suffers an accident and then his body gets decimated by a bear. That's rough. A guy rolls his window down because he thinks Yogi the Bear is some real shit and he dies. That one.
Yeah. Okay.
Hey, boo boo.
I like where your head's at. I would have chosen the same thing. So let me see here if I could get this to work ever. It's my first day doing the podcast.
God damn it, dude.
So I've always said I would never do one of those rolling safari things, like even for like a draft or a fucking nothing coming up to my car. Fuck that. No way.
Dog, look at this quote in the headline. I thought he wanted to be friends. The victim's friend said of the wild bear.
Oh, to me, mauled means you got killed. Like he's talking about it. That kind of sucks.
No, that was the victim's friend.
Oh, mauled means he died, right? Like
we don't know. We don't know if he died, but we don't think he did well. He was mauled by a fucking bear.
All right, let's keep going. I guess in my
it means pour up.
A Scottish tourist is thankful to be alive after a close encounter with a wild bear sent her to the emergency room. So it's a lady and she's alive.
This is bullshit. and they say it's a man's world. Go on.
More Gladiator Gallagher, 72, had been vacationing in Romania with her friend Charmaine Widowson. These are some names. When the women decided to go through the Carpathian Mountains. During the outing, the women came across a couple of brown bears and did their best to get a photo of the wildlife. What happened was the bear came up to the window at my friend's side, and no problem. I'll let it take a picture. It went away. It let us take. I can't read right now.
You're good. You're good. You
It let us take a picture and went away, Gallagher said in a video shared by Scottish outlet STV News on X, formerly Twitter, Tuesday, April 23rd. But I didn't get a proper picture, so we went back, and it was at my side. In the clip, the injured Gallagher was seen being rolled away in a stretcher. I'm not going to be on STV News, she said with a laugh. In addition to the brief clip,
she died.
Yeah, that's an empty hospital bed. For those of you that are listening, we're looking at a picture of an empty hospital bed. In addition to the brief clip shared online, both women detailed the incident. We saw these bears, a mummy bear and a baby. They were gorgeous, Whittleston said, but they weren't gorgeous. The mummy bear was hungry and thought my friend was going to be lunch, she said.
Do we get video footage?
Oh, I wish there was video footage of the mauling. That'd be great. They shared a video of their day prior to the mauling, so we might be able to get that footage. Does anybody want to see that?
Tea yesterday? I don't give a fuck. I want to see him get eaten by a goddamn bear.
Yeah. You don't watch The Revenant to see everything that leads up to Leonardo DiCaprio getting eaten by a bear. You're watching The Revenant to see him get eaten by the fucking bear, right?
Absolutely.
Eaten by the bear.
Thanks. Spoilers.
What's the other movie where the guy gets eaten by the bear?
All of them.
Revenant.
No, the one where they record it like a real life recording of the guy getting eaten by the bear. You told us about it on the show.
Grizzly Man.
Grizzly Man. You don't watch Grizzly Man to not see him get eaten by the bear.
That's true. That is the best part of the movie.
So
I thought he wanted to be friends. The bear came and wanted to get into the car, but he started getting into the car and bit my friend.
No shit.
This fucking bear's getting into my car and now he's biting my friend.
What kind of bear is this?
Pull your leg out of the bear's mouth.
I'm thinking, what kind of mailman is this?
I'm just here trying to make friends with this bear, and he's biting my friend.
Why are you biting my friend, bear? I thought we were friends.
My friend said, "Let's get something to eat." Whittleson told the news station, "No, you are not allowed to give food. Absolutely nothing, nothing, nothing." And I think he heard it and decided he had to eat my friend instead.
I was kidding, not 5 seconds ago.
Wow. She legit said the bear wanted to eat my friend. Whittleson credits Gallagher's survival to a particular piece of clothing. She was wearing a thick Marks and Spencer jacket, shouts out Marks and Spencer, and the poor bear got more jacket than arm. The survivor realized the outcome could have been much worse. I'm a very lucky woman. I was wearing a padded jacket and a top, shouts out to sponsor Marks and Spencer jackets. And another top, that's what saved my arm. It's been very, very lucky. The shock is set in today, but everything's okay now.
Another top attacked by bear? Maybe we're hearing this wrong.
Right? This is the story of Troxy Cotton.
What's going on in my bedroom?
Let's see. The hotel or hospital manager told the outlet a foreign patient was being treated on her right hand after being bitten by a bear. The Romanian news notes that the largest population of European brown bears can be found there. The animals who tend to hibernate in the winter and emerge in March and April can reach speeds of 30 miles per hour and stand 7 feet fucking tall. If that bear is coming over to you, are you going to say, "Hey, this guy wants to be my friend," or "This guy wants to eat my friend"?
He looks like he wants to be my friend.
That's a stock image. It's not the same bear.
That's the same bear too. Do we have any pictures of said bear?
What is that? Clip art? It's the same bear.
I kind of feel like this was a letdown.
Yeah, these are just all clip art bears.
Yeah, go back down to the one that you guys.
We're watching a story of clip art bears right now.
A regular bear would be totally chill.
Oh,
it wasn't these bears.
Did that bear
look at those bears right there. They would be so cool to hang out with.
I would like to wrestle with that bear.
I'm just gonna say the story was a letdown because I always thought mauled meant murdered by like animal, and that was just a nice way to say it. So the fact that the ladies just are like joking about, "Oh, he thought we were a Lunchable."
No,
I hate
maul means like you were attacked and clawed at and bitten toward.
I feel like this segment mauled my emotions.
Look at that stock bear. I like these stock bears.
Dude, I could take pretty much every bear they've shown so far.
This story is like Cotton's throat. It's full of bears. Yeah, I don't like this at all. This is unfair, and this was led the buried the lead, led the witness.
Buried the lead. More like it.
I can't get over all these stock
We're not
bears
doing
in this
bear
video
puns,
footage.
buddy.
This is so good.
There's only 3 of them.
Oh God, we just don't have the pause for all these bear puns.
Oh,
Come on.
Oh,
What are you
guys.
guys doing later?
maybe
What are
you should
doing
hibernate all those ass jokes.
later? You son of a
And I can
bitch.
say that because
All right,
bears
that's
is
it.
a joke. Let's go.
Can't say it.
Okay.
All right.
Now is it going to be this or that?
I love how right before I closed the window, it was a picture of Travis Kelce holding Taylor
Right.
Swift.
And I just want to say I barely said anything wrong.
Ayo. That was fun, guys. I can't thank you enough for being a part of that. Thank you. Peace and love. We got a song tonight, and it's actually a music video. It's actually a music video where you can't fix the shitty video. JDirty, can you tell us what the song is?
You grab a small white ball. You fade back. You take a shot. Do you make it?
Can't fix shitty video.
It is called Beer Pong Champs.
That's your young Cotton in the background.
A young bunch of our homies in the background. Actually,
Yeah.
you can even spot if you look closely some other members of the big Troxy Cotton clan bouncing their little offbeat white guy dances around. So yeah, check out this video. It was dope as fuck. We always clown on it because there was tons of things to clown on, but fucking 15
a lot
years
went
later,
wrong, a lot went right. We were all there was no fake booze in any of those cups. That's all
and we started filming at like 9 a.m, exactly like Cotton's doing. But what was stupid fresh about this is that the only thing that was cool is our homeboy brought like a fucking, I don't know, what do you call that?
A hoopty on hydraulic.
Yeah, so we actually had like the moving camera. We've got the best angles that we've ever had on a video because of this, for sure. But yeah, just enjoy it. You could see everybody from Prey to X1G, even the homies from Misidentified are in this video. You can see Troxy Cotton. Like I said, there's tons of fucking people in here. Check it out. Beer Pong Champ. We will be right the fuck back right here on Scrub Hop Talk in like 4 or 5 minutes.
Up.
Play the game, but I have to find a team. What I'm saying is I need someone to partner up with me. I'll see if Trox is down. If he's not, then I'ma get pissed. But word up, BS will put our names up on the list. Start scoping out all the possible competition. Rewrite the story like a drunk composition. The way I see it, all 4 dudes go like some bitches. Trox got harvest moves so fucking delicious. Have a beer while I wait to get myself ready. Cause a little drunk, the only time my hand is steady. Game is over, let us get in and set up. What you guys playing on the quarter full of half cup? Go get yourself a fresh glass of water, cause you need a clean pair of balls when you're putting on a slaughter. We the new guys, these cats are in their 30s, about to get rocked by big Trox and JDirty. We lining up the shots, throwing one at a time. Once we win, you're drinking yours, yo, but I'm a drunk, I'm drinking mine. I drink on the side, so let the game last long. Drunk way before tonight's first game of beer pong. We lining up the shots, throwing one at a time. Once we win, you're drinking yours, yo, but I'm a drunk, I'm drinking mine. I drink on the side, so let the game last long. Drunk way before tonight's first game of beer pong. So I missed my first shot, but I'm still steady talking shit. Trox sunk the back left, that one had to finish it. Here come the attempts of our newfound brethren. This bout to be a murder, you better call a reverend. 2 misses in a row, now the balls are coming back. And speaking of that, we both hit the leader of the pack. Drink 3 quick as we get back on track, and only 2 turns and these bitches have to re-rack. We each missed again, both bouncing off the rim. For us there's only 6, but there's 10 left for them. First shot was direct, now finally I can drink. The other shot missed, dude should be wearing pink. I overthrew my next yo and watched them both run for it. Trox took his time on a bounce and fucking sunk it. Now they're down to 9 and we only have 4. Double hit the middle, so it's balls back for more. We lining up the shots, throwing one at a time. Once we win, you're drinking yours, yo, but I'm a drunk, I'm drinking mine. I drink on the side, so let the game last long. Drunk way before tonight's first game of beer pong. We lining up the shots, throwing one at a time. Once we win, you're drinking yours, yo, but I'm a drunk, I'm drinking mine. I drink on the side, so let the game last long. Drunk way before tonight's first game of beer pong. Now we still have the lead, but that's only by 2. When they both line up for a simultaneous shoot. 2 misses in a row, what they did and the team name. The tables turn right back to team get brain. The re-rack has us looking at a diamond. Trox tagged the front one, hands up smiling. I wanted to bounce you, but they never turned it back. I hit the left cup, 2 down, so bitches re-rack. Put them close together, let's eliminate the crack. And oh, did I mention, motherfucker balls back. 2 more hits by the GB team, cause good beer drinkers always play beer pong mean. It's rebuttal, you got 6 left, hit them straight. The first shot missed, the way they played was far less than great. That deserves a fresh glass of Harvest Moon. And who's next to challenge the new winners in the room? We lining up the shots, throwing one at a time. Once we win, you're drinking yours, yo, but I'm a drunk, I'm drinking mine. I drink on the side, so let the game last long. Drunk way before tonight's first game of beer pong. JDirty, Big Trox, yeah, the 2009 beer pong champions, playing exclusively with Harvest Moon, cause we drink it even though they ain't paying us for it. Not yet.
Why?
Why did I show it, or why did it happen?
To the listening audience,
Both.
you might not have seen that. A guy just popped his eyeball out of his face and then started looking around. He looked like have you ever seen like a doll factory that they put the doll eyes in before they put the silicone like layer of face onto the doll to make it not look like Terminator 2?
Yeah.
That motherfucker did that with his eyeball. Cotton.
He pushed his eyelid around his eyeball, you guys.
No, he
Like,
popped the whole
pushed it-
thing out. Like the whole eyeball was exposed.
Yeah, but Jay, he wrapped his eyelid around the
Yes.
back of his eyeball.
Yes.
Well, no, I get
Yes.
that, but
And then
essentially
slid it down to where it's like his eyelid was just letting like the part of the eye that connects right to the brain through. It was just letting that one part through to the eyelid. Ow! I don't really want to talk about that one anymore. That hurts.
It does.
I don't. Yeah, that was like. This is one of the first times to the podcast listeners. You're glad you don't know what just happened. Like anything we're saying doesn't explain.
For sure.
I can watch people get hurt, murdered, killed. I guess those are the same, but like
Wow.
horrible things happen to people on the show, and I'm cool with it. I make jokes for 5 minutes. That shit sucked.
Wow.
It was
Dude,
rough.
My eye
So
really hurts.
I saw that.
Yeah.
Shouts out Wise Guys, and I got
Why would
a
he send
couple.
that?
I got a couple more clips coming from Wise Guys this week.
I
Jay.
did not like that.
No, he sent that into me, and I immediately saw it, and I hit save because it's like we gotta. That's a keeper, and it felt like the right one to come back out of Beer Pong Champs into. It was a good
It looked
song.
like a ping pong ball. That's actually good. I like what you did there. You know what? Props. Play it again.
Don't play it again. Don't please.
But
no,
what I do want to riff on.
I didn't
real
realize
quick
we were going to
is
promote me through that somehow.
JDirty just mentioned something, and he said that he likes seeing videos of people getting fucked up and hurt and whatever. So we're going to go down that lane tonight, and we're going to start it with another video that our man Wise Guys sent in. He started my week with this one, and I just want to know if you guys have seen this. You seen this? You know what's happening with this? Have you checked this out? Check this out.
You hear this?
Oh shit! Oh no, not again! Multiples?
JDirty, can you take the shitheads through what we just witnessed there? I'm going to play it again with the it on mute, but
She
please tell
murdered
the
2 people.
listening audience what just happened.
So this girl.
Ah!
Oh my God. So despite what the background says, this is one of the most unlucky situations I've ever seen. There is a obvious fight going down at a bowling alley between a couple of lady friends, and one girl picks up a bowling ball and throws it at her head from maybe 5 feet away, and connects.
Less.
Connects so clear. Her you see the spit or drink go off to the right. She gets dropped. Her head hits a table. She murdered a girl just now. She's literally going to do jail time. What? Sorry, I didn't mean that at you.
Everything that you just said was 100% right. But what I just noticed was I think the lady that she just killed was her friend that was in the fight with her that was running towards them to start fighting, and she hit her with the bowling ball.
Go back.
Watch this again.
I didn't realize.
No way.
Yeah, it looks like
you're right. She knocked her. You're right.
She just murdered her homie. She just murdered her homie. And that's why all the girls are just pointing down at her like, dog, you just murdered your girl.
You're right. Oh my God. I mean,
I wasn't.
That's a lesson. When you guys go to a bowling alley, don't look at her mans. That shit does not go over well, man. Know your role. Stay in your lane, ladies. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Shouts out to Wise Guys on that one. That was a lot of fun. Clearly, it didn't go the way that she was kind of hoping that might. I called that video
Clean up on lane 11. Clean up on lane 11.
For real.
Shout out Tech 9.
Yeah. So Wise Guys did send one more video in. So we're going 3 in a row. I gotta keep it real because he's sending some bangers this week. So we're just gonna go.
That girl had a lot of stamina.
Stamina.
Homie, she was mine. Right home. But now I have to take her to the
All right. So we're going to move on.
I hit my girlfriend in the head. Now I'm steady doing time.
Check.
39 years
man,
to life sentence for murder at a bowling alley.
Check this out.
É fruto de uma tubulação de ferro instalada há mais de 30 anos. Eles também informaram que esse buraco, a obra... Ai, meu Deus! Ai!
That's the earth. He just fell into the earth.
Play that again.
Dude, that's what's under us.
Seria fruto de uma tubulação de ferro instalada há mais de 30 anos. Eles também informaram que esse buraco, a obra... Meu Deus!
Then a guy on a bicycle falls into the sinkhole. I think he went into the upside down.
Yeah, it looks like it. He now lives in the upside down for
if he lands in the other direction in the upside down on his bicycle.
He remains. He doesn't live at all.
Yeah,
I don't think there's not a no. Wow. I don't know what the lady is saying, but what if she's literally like, all right, we're here today at Dumb Fuck Games in this city, and we're gonna see who can ride their bike across here. Okay, another guy down.
No, I think what she's saying is she's like, hey, look at this massive sinkhole that's going on in the city that we all live in. And I'm reporting on this while everybody's standing around me and they're looking at it and it's boarded off. And then somebody rides their bicycle into the fucking sinkhole.
What if that's like Mexican yak ass? And that was like Bam Margera. He was just trying to do it, you know? Can you say that?
He said Bam Margera.
Jay, I don't think you can.
Oh, no, you can't. Fuck. I thought I was going to say I think you can for Jackass.
It's for Jackass. All right, we're moving on.
This week brought to you on Jackass.
Look, I'll just say that I don't care.
Yo.
Oh, no. Oh
Take my phone.
He dropped his phone. Yeah, he dropped his phone, and he's like, "Oh, take my phone. I'm in the shithole."
Oh my god.
That's a bowl of piss right there.
And that is
they're in the sewage pit. So he went. So this gentleman is in some sort of domicile situation. I almost said homicidal situation.
Well, I think you
homicidal situation. He's about to be.
He's lighting something, and as he drops what he's trying to light, he steps backwards into what I can only assume is a shithole. Could you guys say that's probably a shithole?
Yes. And maybe this is... Go ahead.
Yeah, I was just going to say, he falls in, and then immediately following that, his buddy falls in right behind him. And then you got two guys in a shithole, and JDirty, tell me what happened after that.
Well, I don't know what happened after that, but what if this is their version of like CMYK? Or CKMK? I don't know what that skateboard video was called back in the day, but that could work.
CKNY.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm really glad that you went for it. I'm glad that you went for it without knowing what the fuck it was called. But that's the important thing, is that you were like,
we weren't gonna get there otherwise.
It's just CKY. That's all it is.
CNSY?
So it would be CKK?
No, it's CKNY.
See, I think I did say it right. You can
no, it's not. It's just CKY.
Big Trox had it right.
It stands for, I'm not even going to say what it stands for. That's it. I'm getting out of here.
You can't say what it stands for. It's offensive.
Really? It's offensive. I think so. I don't think you can say it's camp slip and slide. I think it's what it has.
Okay.
Camp unalive.
Here, yeah.
We hold you in our heart.
Let's look at this one.
What happened there? Was that the president?
So this is in a foreign country where they're doing some sort of ceremony where they're breaking a vase out of a window, and these poor unsuspecting people walk directly underneath it right as they're breaking.
Okay. No.
Everybody with their phones. How unsuspecting were they?
Yeah. Jay and I are in the same fucking, like, how are you walking through there like you don't know what's happening right
But yeah, it
like,
kind of looks like
everybody's
it looks like everybody's yelling at her to like stop doing this, and she just waves them off like, yeah, I'm fine, whatever.
Yeah, and you mean all the people filming, standing, looking at that exact
point? Look at the lady in the black that just waves off the first person like, oh, fuck off. I'm walking
I'm
here.
fine.
Smash.
Wow. I feel like she might get a web redemption.
Oh, was this on Tosh.0?
I mean, it looks like it was so staged. Like everyone's filming her, not even the guy. Like, what if this is like? What country is this in? Do they have like punked?
I don't know that they have punked.
Like everything about this looks like a put on. I don't even believe it. I don't think that is real.
We're not watching that. That's a put on. What about this one? Is this a put on?
God, fuck. Damn it, dude. You're not doing
you
that
look
again.
at the back of that video, that last one, there's a craft service table. I don't buy it.
Ow. Fuck, dude. Fuck
His
you.
eyeball looks like a fucking olive.
Let's do one more tonight.
I'm over it.
What do we want to do? What do we want to do?
I don't even want to put that vase on the image. I'm so upset.
We're gonna finish off with this one right here. Okay, this is where we're ending tonight. This is a couple gentlemen just doing a podcast in like a little corner cafe, and it's a cute show that they're doing, and I want you guys to see it.
Clinton's got something to like, and we did talk a lot about how good shit. So I said that wrong. Anyway, yeah. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being part of the Houston community and culture. And we'll get you. It got so quiet in here.
Talk about a way to break the silence.
Immediately after he says it got so quiet in here, they get struck by a fucking vehicle.
Yeah, Fubu over here is. There's a lot of layers to that guy's story. I was gonna say, I think his friend got crushed. Look at all the blood, or is that oil?
I think it's oil.
Oh my god, you
And
guys got hit by Bismarcky.
Oh my god. What the fuck just happened, dude?
So I think what just happened was these guys were podcasting on a little corner cafe here, and this car spun out of control and drove directly into this cafe. If that bar had not been there, that support beam that stopped the car from hitting them, and that's not even a car. That's like a Chevy Trailblazer. That's like a big SUV. Had that bar not been there, both of those guys are dead.
And driving it's a big SOB.
Those guys are dead, right? And instead they're like, hey, did we get all that footage? We good?
Instead, it was the best podcast they ever did.
Give us that opportunity. I was about to say, please.
Yeah, let a car run into me while I'm doing this show. If a car comes through this door right now, it would be the best fucking ratings we ever got.
You remember when we broadcasted it out at the fucking park, Trox, and we were clowning everybody because nobody could hear us? This is kind of like we could have really crashed the situation, let everybody know what we were doing, and it would have been the most memorable podcast we ever had too. But we chose to not die, and these guys somehow did not die.
Holy shit! Oh my god!
And I think the dude with the microphone just propped him up for hitting them and said, "Oh, we got all the footage. Thank you so much for this." He was excited that these guys just made his podcast for the week. He's like,
dude, you got to realize, this is the best thing that's ever happened to them, and that they're still alive. 100%. And they get to sue them because they have all the fucking footage. I know the guy's license plate.
Yeah, I know it too, and I can barely read.
All right, Gronk. Too soon. No, man, this is amazing. I don't even know what to say, and I love how after the end they switch places.
Yeah, right. Isn't that weird?
That is interesting.
After they go back in, after the whole chaos and everything, unwinds, they switch spots, and you're like, all right, that's interesting. Anyways, that's all I wanted to end with tonight, to get people a little bit jazzed up and feeling what we're doing, what we're feeling. Things are good. You guys want to get into something different?
I could.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's going on over there? Who's in the box? Oh, what's in the box? What's in the fucking box?
Trox got a knife. Trox has got a knife.
I've got. Okay, so I have a couple things I'm really excited about. The first thing that I want to go through, I've had sitting here for a few weeks, and we've just had too much other things going on and all my travel that I didn't open it. So we're doing this one tonight, but I have one that I'm even more excited about for next week that I cannot fucking wait to show you guys. But this week, I think there are some people in our audience that are going to be really excited about this one. This is a rare treat. And my man Cotton on the down below, I know he's pumped up on this one.
Come on.
Jay's even going to love it just because he knows what this represents. Okay, guys.
Come on.
So I know I'm typically doing some vinyl C's. I did. I got donuts. I got some curlers. I got some eclairs. I got maple bars. I've got sprinkles.
Cotton only watches the Olympics because he thought curlers were donuts.
Hey, sorry, I had extra tape. Guys, what
bitch.
I got tonight,
I'm vamping.
Fucking so cool. This is the special edition Aesop Rock Daylight on vinyl.
Dope. Daylight, buddy.
This is the nightlight version where everything is in the dark colors. They're extremely limited. These sold out within 30 minutes of them going on sale. And I was I was at work in the middle of doing something, and I received a message that these were available, and I excused myself and I ordered this.
I'll be right back.
I legitimately did that.
Go to the bathroom.
I said, I'll be right back. I got to go to handle something really quick.
Yep.
And I fucking handled it. I got this, guys. I'm so excited. This is one of Aesop Rock's most classic EPs of all time.
It's a great EP.
Has Daylight, Nightlight, Nickel Plated Pockets, Alchemy, Forest Crunk, Bracket Basher, Maintenance, and of course, the best Aesop Rock
One of
hidden
four.
track in the history. One of four.
Oof.
He talks about so much of his personal life on this album. I couldn't be more excited for this. I've had this sitting under here for a couple weeks. This is my what's in the box for this week. Next week, I'm going away from vinyl records. I got something really special in the mail yesterday. I can't wait to show it to you guys. But I had to give this a little shine for tonight on one.
Shouts out.
Shouts out, Ace. Shouts
man,
out to the nightlight version of Daylight. JDirty, what you got?
I know, obviously, Big Trox, before I go to mine, you've been doing your record store segment for a long time and everything, but I'm glad you are so involved and into vinyl. It took you a long time.
Bro, it has become my passion.
I know.
Like, I look for them everywhere I go now, and like I'm constantly looking at Discogs and just like reviewing my page. I want to give you so much credit for rubbing off on me, and like you
said you were
rub
sleeping.
off on me so many times that like no man, for real, it's just I was collecting for a little
he
while.
does this in his sleep.
Yeah, I had what, Jay, like 6 or 7 records in frames when I got my turntable, and then my obsession just fucking unleashed. And now
man, you got a whole fucking archive now, and it's dope as fuck. So I'm happy.
I got a lot, and it's like all I buy. So thank you, Jay, for getting me back into this.
I wasn't even looking
to say
for
hobby,
that.
but I said habit.
Yeah, it's an addiction now.
For
no,
real.
I'm happy for you, man. Fuck yeah, I got a couple of items. I got some dope shit this week, and I got some. I'm not even gonna show you everything that came in because, like you, I'll save a little bit. That one's dope. This one's dope, and this one's dope. This thing here's a little bit dope. What are you laughing at? Go fuck yourself.
Nothing. Hey, and I'm while you're getting all your dope shit together, I also just want to add that I got that little vinyl there behind your right shoulder that came in the last couple days. I wasn't gonna highlight that too because you already did that last week, but I finally got my CC5.
That's the version you got. That's the MNE store version. The Astronomicon version's over on the shelf. So I got some dope shit. First and foremost, the last week, or that's not even true, a couple weeks now, I guess, was 420. The big 420 festival went down.
What's that mean?
It means hot smoke in your faces. There and I believe Massachusetts, mashing two tits. They did their 420 festival.
Massive, huge tits, got it.
And they put out for the VIP. Then, of course, you can get them online too now. But they put out like an entire like weed accessory tray. So digital scale, grinder, a jar, a joint rolling machine, a tray. Joint holders, all with twisted logos, all full graphics. It's just
downright silly.
Like
that's fucking devastating. That is like the dopest merch game ever.
Yeah, I got like 6 different twisted 420 rolling trays from these 420 fests over the years. But of course, the most dopest thing about it, why you had to get the VIP. So of course, I bought a VIP, gave it to a homie just so he could get the shit and send me my shit. Is the Twisted Tarantula CD single. Had to get the new audio, obviously, so it's the only way to do it. So we rocked that out. But of course, people are like, oh, will you sell this since you got that? Fuck no, this is so fucking awesome. I love this kind of shit. Look around, man. This is what I thrive on. So that's dope as fuck. That's some dope Twisted audio. Another MNE, we got that Phil City, the new Gmo record. The records themselves.
Yeah, when is that? I ordered my vinyl the same day you did, so I want to know where the fuck my record is.
Well, I went back and looked, and it actually said on the pre-order not shipping till the end of June. So that was on there. We just didn't really pay attention. Now, I got only a couple more items for you, but this one here.
Is this one also an item?
This is also an item. This is the Zug Island 333, the Axe and Smash release, but obviously the reason, not ever, but the reason this is existing in this show, look at that hype sticker, baby. Yeah, you're goddamn right. I don't. I can't even.
That album is so bad. I remember when that came out, and I rushed out to get it. And as soon as I listened to it, I was like, "Fuck."
Yeah,
That was a lot of major letdown. Major fucking letdown.
I got about 10 copies of these that never sell, but I got one with the hype sticker sealed on my fucking shelf now, baby, and that excites the shit out of me. Woo! Alrighty, now the main event, the feast.
This is like lullabies to Cotton. He can sleep through this whole segment. If you're ever feeling tired, just log into the JDirty What's in the Box segment and watch Cotton.
I'm not even showing you everything. I'm actually leaving things out. But one of the fucking dopest pieces I've gotten in a long time showed up today. So we know I like you see up there the Jekyll Brothers cardboard cutout. You look around the office, there's more of them over there hidden around doing their fucking thug thizzle. Well, I almost dropped my computer. That would have been hilarious. Anyways, so I love my cardboard promo. I love that kind of fucking shit. So I got a hold of an old Hot Topic in-store promotional item for Bang Pow Boom. And I'm so happy for this because I only knew about this about a year ago when I saw it hidden in the corner of this collector's picture.
Okay.
And I'm like, what the fuck is that? They made one of those? And I got it today. It's not in mint condition by any means, but I also didn't go crazy on Scrubkins. But this thing is so dope, man. Check this out.
Whoa.
Yeah.
The new Insane Clown Posse CD, Bang Pow Boom, and any ICP t-shirt for $20. Wow.
Yeah.
Enter here for a chance, man. And I had that life-size stand-up for so long, and it got destroyed.
Mine is right up there. You just can't see it. But
mine got completely fucking waterlogged in my garage, and I had to fold it up and throw it in the trash.
Unfortunately. Yeah, but this motherfucker is so awesome. This is without a doubt one of the coolest promotional pieces that I've gotten in a very, very long time. I love the fuck out of this type of shit. And this hey, Cotton, wake up, buddy. And I'm very happy. Yo, no,
I'm sitting here watching him too.
I know. So it's dope as fuck. That's what's in my box this week. But this is literally one of the coolest things I've gotten in a very long time that I've promoted.
Very cool.
I love how before we started any of this, you said we got 2.5 hours to go, and he goes, "I'm fine.
I'm doing good."
So hell yeah, man. That's what's in my box. That's what's in Troxel's box. Next week we'll look through Cotton's box.
Woo! Good. What's on over there? Who's in the box? What's in the box? What's in the fucking box?
My man said remnants.
Never.
Guys, let's
use
right into it. I don't know that there's any. I don't know that there's any other thing to talk about this week, but let's fucking do it, okay?
I'm just so happy for the first time ever. It was actually on Netflix.
Man,
isn't that crazy?
I don't think I've watched a Netflix show for this segment in a year and a half.
Bullshit.
Not since
I'm just saying, but not very many.
Stranger Things.
Guys, it was obviously okay. So for the audience out there, we're all being
for the
selfish
goat
and
in the room,
and not thinking that you guys might be watching this 3 weeks down the road or a month down the road. What we're talking about tonight is the Netflix presents the Roast of Tom Brady. That's all any of us have watched this week on Netflix. It was a smash hit. Came out live on Sunday. What was that? May 5th? Yeah, Sunday, May 5th.
Yeah.
Live on Netflix. It was an amazing accomplishment. I just want to say, first of all, for Netflix, that was so fucking cool that they were able to pull this thing off. Like every other roast, even when they've tried to like air them the same night, there've been so many things that they're like, I gotta cut that, gotta eliminate that, gotta, they couldn't do
because there's sponsors on it.
And it was Comedy Central, and they were like, well, we gotta have, even when it was like the Comedy Central uncensored, it was not uncensored. Like there were things that they couldn't
go how they went. No way.
Right. And seeing this Tom Brady roast completely uncensored, letting fucking Gronk and the other football players say what they wanted to say, having Tony Hinchcliffe and
Look,
Nikki
real fast,
Glazer.
if you haven't watched it and you want to watch this roast,
Pause
this is
this.
a spoiler. I'm gonna tell you now because we're gonna talk for a few minutes on it and spoil shit. So if you haven't, skip ahead, scrub till you see the Netflix thing come back on. So we're not trying to fucking be an asshole. Trox, go ahead.
No, so that's great point, Jay. Thank you. And it was amazing. It got me to, I sat down with Mayhem actually to watch it. And it was at like 9 p.m. when we turned it on. And I was like, oh, fuck yeah, it's the roast. And we started, she sat and watched like the first 30 minutes with me. And she goes, how long is this? About an hour? I look over and go, it's 3 hours long.
Oh yeah, it's a multi-night viewing.
She goes, all right, I'm going to bed.
You're old and married. Yep. Oh, big time.
I sat up and watched the entire thing front to back. I loved every minute of it. I thought it was so funny. There were parts of it that I was like the Ben Affleck part. I was looking, I was like, God, is that really Ben Affleck? What's going on with Ben Affleck?
He went on a weird rant. He was the worst of the whole night, and some of those football dudes sucked.
I was like, he doesn't look like Ben Affleck to me, but maybe I'm crazy and I've had too many Chardonnays. I don't know.
Yeah, no, he was terrible. I got his football, or he's such a Boston head and everything. That's always been his thing. So I got why he was there for sure. But he sucked. He was terrible.
No, Julian Edelman was awesome. Rob Gronkowski was awesome. Some of the other football players were great. I mean, obviously the big comedians. I was kind of disappointed, honestly, by Tom and Bert, which bummed me out.
I was gonna say the same. They were the weakest comedy set of the night, and almost by a lot. Like it wasn't very good. I hyped them up to my wife so hard when they came. I paused it. You know, Troxel's tattoo, and remember that mom I showed you, and I really like hyped them up. And then I said these are gonna be great, and I was like, all right, well their show's a lot funnier.
Yeah,
she's like, is there podcasts like this? I was like, no, this is weird.
Not at all. It was a weird turn and kind of a letdown, and that's hard to say.
But they tried something.
The mommy that I am, and like I'm a diehard Two Bears guy and YMH guy, and they didn't bring it for the roast. It just they're not roasting.
Tonight stories with bears in them are not hitting on the show.
Man, for real. I'm sorry about my bear content tonight. Tom and Bert are not roasters. That's the bottom line. That's the way it goes. But you know who are roasters?
Hold on. If you would have let oh yes, absolutely. But if you would have let Tom Segura roast on his own, I think it would have been killer.
Maybe, but maybe not. That's not his.
It's
not his type of comedy, Jay. Like
really?
I've seen him live like
he's a storyteller
5 or 6 times, and he's a storyteller comic. He's not a roast comic. Like that's why even when he goes on Kill Tony, they're not like he's not like scathing episodes of Kill Tony. He's not like
you're right. He does kind of sit there and laugh a lot. But speaking of like the Hinchcliffe and Glazer, to me. And then Schultz killed the whole night.
Schultz, baby, was great.
Crushed. But yeah, Nikki Glazer kind of was top, which is like, having been a fan of hers for such a long time and then seeing that was really kind of fucking cool. Because like I've been aware of Nikki Glazer for more than a decade. Like watching her do shit. And she fucking crushed it harder than almost anybody else on that dais. Like it was a joke for joke, like hit for hit, so good.
I would argue that she was actually. Hold on, I'm sorry, but I would just argue real quick that Nikki was actually better than Jeff Ross, which is like Jeff Ross is the GOAT in roasts, but Nikki came in there fucking swinging, and the fact that before you go a little further, Jay, and I'm
go ahead.
I'm gonna let you finish.
Talk about this forever.
All I want to say is the fact that she was able to turn around 12 hours later and deliver such an amazing hour-long interview on the Stern Show was fucking crazy. Like she literally went to bed and woke up and did Stern and crushed on Stern. So like she's amazing. Shouts out Nikki Glazer. Jay, continue. I apologize.
Well, and I was
Nikki.
listening to something. I think some other. I'll tell you other things I was listening about the roast. But apparently, she also went to the Comedy Store and hung out with everybody after the after party, and then still did Stern in the morning. Yeah, absolutely. Because I got 2 points here, but I know that because I've been doing so much listening to different podcasts about the roast now. I've listened to the serious coverage of the red carpet, and now I've listened to Julian Edelman's podcast. He has Drew Brees on, and no, not Brees, Bledsoe on, and they talk about the roast for an hour and a half. They break down behind the scenes, how they were nervous, how
Drew
Jeff
Bledsoe
helped
was
them.
funny as fuck, man.
Oh,
He
yeah.
was funny as shit.
He was great. He
said, like, I had to run all my jokes past my 21-year-old daughter. And one about Giselle, she said, like, no, you're not allowed to say that. My dad's not saying that ever on television. So no, and hung up the phone on me. It's like
shouts out to Drew Bledsoe's kid for censoring him. That's dope.
Yeah, so much stuff. Like Glazer also did Kimmel. It's like talking about the roast. Like I love it so very much. But what I wanted to say was Nikki Glazer and Tony Hinchcliffe, obviously to me, were the best. I love both of them before the roast, but to me, they roasted different. Nikki Glazer went the old school route, set up, boom, boom, boom. Tony Hinchcliffe went after him like his roast like he did Snoop Dogg's. He was in an urban, small ass, all like black audience like that he thrives in. Like he roasted with such fucking rapid fire. Like there was no setup hardly at all. To me, it was just two different styles, but it was so good. It's hard to say who I like the most, but I'm such a Hinchcliffe fucking fan. And when they made it Kill Tommy in the Bucket, I literally felt like a podcast I found out 8 years into that has millions of people. I felt like, oh, good. Now everybody knows about my thing. Like, because it like when it said Kill Tommy, I got so happy as if like I figured this out before the world. So it made me really happy. Okay, I love roast so much.
I'm sorry, Cotton. I don't mean to keep stepping on you. I want you to weigh in. I just want to add exactly what you just said. That like when
He's been asleep since your record.
When the camera panned to Tony and it was like, all right, we're gonna have him talk now, and it was just him interviewing Dana White. I was like, oh, okay, like that's fine.
Yeah, maybe, I thought that was gonna be it.
Yeah, maybe Tony's not big enough to be a part of this, and like he's just gonna be like he's playing a character, you know. And as soon as they gave him the wireless mic and he stood up from the table, I was like, oh, now it's on. Like now we're getting the fucking the Tony Hinchcliffe that I came to see.
Yes,
I would argue he was the best part of the roast. Like he didn't get any fucking love from Howard, and that's probably because Howard didn't see it.
Nikki even tried to say like this guy Tony Hinchcliffe too, and Howard glazed right over it.
She said Tony was great, Andrew Schultz was great, like Sam J. Like she shouted out pretty much everybody, and Howard was like
everybody but Tom and Bert. And her joke about Bert was everybody loves your joke. Oh my God, your shirt comes off.
But you know what? Last time she was on, she gave Bert a hell of a compliment. Like he gets to name his Coming Across America or whatever. So she did throw love to him last time. Just throwing it out there. The fact
they're friends. They're all actually friends.
The presence of the bucket and the cat. The only thing that would have been better is if we heard a bear. Because Dana White did go too long after the cat. It would have been so amazing. But, man, I was so glad. I loved it. Roast are my favorite thing to watch ever. I've watched it 3 times.
That's amazing.
I have not.
I knew you would have. I came into this tonight like I was like, Jay's seen it at least 3 times.
Oh, I have.
I haven't seen it all the way through yet. I've seen it all the way up until Andrew Schultz.
And I knew you wouldn't
have. I have to finish the end of it still. And but I loved it. I loved everything that I saw up to this point, and I knew I would. I was like, oh, this is going to be everything that I love, and it exactly was. And I'm excited to finish it up.
My worst parts of the night?
Tom Brady. I don't know why you would have done that. That was the dumbest shit you could have possibly done with your whole life. Your life was so good. Your life was so good, dude.
The bottom 3 were Ron Burgundy, Ben Affleck, and Randy Moss. They were not entertaining at all. I did not have any.
I already saw Randy Moss and Ron Burgundy, and I thought that they were both pretty okay. Ron Burgundy more so
It's
than
a
pretty
roast,
okay.
not pretty okay. They were terrible.
Dude,
like
Ron fucking Burgundy.
Will Ferrell's not a roaster, Jay.
No, Justin Bieber's, he was hilarious as Ron Burgundy. That character destroyed at the Bieber roast.
He did do well.
So no, don't say that because I've seen that guy do better. I'm just saying.
Yeah,
but no, overall, still 10 out of 10. Like I love the fucking roast so much. My favorite joke of the night was Tony Hinchcliffe though about Sam J. You're a fat black lesbian. You don't eat pussy. You hell nah on it. I thought that was the funniest. That was the best joke of the whole night to me. I thought that was so funny.
Holy shit!
I've said it 20 times, man.
Hell nah on the pussy.
Shouts out, Tony. Great roast.
Fuck yeah.
Cotton, anything else you want to add before
I'll have 4 views in by the time this airs.
It's been great. It's been a lot of we really enjoyed it. Big Trox, you watching anything this week on Netflix?
You green grass fuck.
What else is going on, Big Trox? Are you doing anything else for the program?
Do you think it would be offensive if I asked how many chromosomes were on the bottom half of this screen right now?
Half? Well, then do you understand how halves work? Because bottom half wouldn't technically be half of the show, but
I said bottom half of the screen, you fucking idiot.
Did you say that?
Because I do understand halves.
Do you? You understand halves? I'll give you something to half about.
Florida, man.
Who gives a fucking rat's ass?
Sometimes when you're out here, you're just being drunk and belligerent. You make me mad.
Do I?
On this week's edition of Florida Man.
I didn't know I flew to Miami.
Snakes discovered in passengers' pants by TSA at Miami International Airport. See photos.
Yo, that wasn't a snake in the pants. That was JDirty's dick.
Oh.
Come on.
Let's call them
There's
snakes.
a motherfucking
snake
on this motherfucking plane.
Yo,
the
that's my dick.
Go ahead.
Guys, this shit is wild. Transportation Security Administration agents in South Florida got a slithery surprise after a federal agency reported finding snakes in a passenger's pants at an airport checkpoint. According to TSA, the reptilian discovery took place at the Miami International Airport on Friday. The agency did not identify the passenger or say whether they were arrested. I would have to assume so, yeah?
You don't have to be arrested for that.
Photos taken at the airport provided by TSA show 2 slender pink snakes outside of a small camo-colored bag after apparently being pulled from the passenger's pants before they were able to board a plane. This guy was trying to board this plane with these mini snakes in his pants.
Those are just little guys. You can't sneak those on.
Hold on, let me see if I can. Let's blow these snakes up.
Those are just little fellas. Look at those little guys.
Come on,
I could get those snakes on any plane. Easy.
I give you a challenge. Yeah, that's crazy. So he just had them. They weren't even in anything, just in his pants or in those like fucking chiclets.
I think it was in that little canvas bag.
What the fuck is going on? This is weird. I don't even have like many jokes. I'm not sure what's going on.
We'll figure it out. Go ahead.
Go back to the article though, because I think we missed something. If you look right there, look at the bold print. I think this is that guy that married that chick.
See the 2-headed gal, rare snake with 2 heads, undergoes surgery to
the
remove ovaries.
snake. I was gonna say I read about these girls, but never mind.
Right.
Yeah.
Different.
After the discovery, TSA said it called the Customs and Border Protection Southeast Region Miami-Dade Police for assistance. It was not immediately known if the snakes were the passengers' pets or whether the person was simply trying to transport them out of the city. The snakes, TSA reported, were turned over to the Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation Commission.
Where they threw them in the trash and stomped on the bag.
That's a little turtle. This is a little guy. We'll turn
Yeah,
around.
I mean, so a guy tried to fly with snakes. They let him go. That's a weird story.
There's a little turtle. Why would you stop there?
Yeah, because it was a turtle. It was cute.
Oh, I thought that
Look at
was
him.
just the end. I'm like, what?
No,
it was just a random offshoot of a picture of a dead turtle.
When TSA posted the finding of it on X over the weekend, people on the internet had thoughts. One user posted, "Oh my God, why would anyone have that? Is that a snake in your pants?" Another person asked. Another X-rayer commented, "Maybe he wanted to film a remake of the movie Snakes on a Plane."
Easy.
Hey. I feel like it's gonna have Lexington Steel be like, I think I downloaded the wrong snakes on a plane.
Come on.
Trox, you're frozen.
Florida, man.
You don't ever cut off my jokes again.
I wrote it out. It wrote
all the way out. Guys. You say guys first.
Jay, before we get out of here, how good was that cream soda Dr. Pepper?
Oh, very, very delicious. If I didn't have to work in the morning, I would have had another one around the box. But
Lord.
It's delicious. I highly recommend peanut butter whiskey and cream soda Dr. Pepper.
I'm very excited about that, and I had a really, really fun time tonight. We've taken a fucking roller coaster from top to bottom. I gotta ask, we made it all the way through Florida. Cotton has taken multiple naps during tonight's episode, but I have to ask, during your naps, have you decided who the three-way rap battle champion would be if we had a celebrity death match between Big Dirty Cotton and
De La Soul?
Another fucking band with a dead member. Can you please find someone?
I can't say De La Soul.
I can't say
What's
TLC.
the one? Okay,
what about the Beastie Boys? What are you going to tell me there?
No, Four Locos or Trace Locos. What was their name? It's the one with Andy Milonakis in it. It's Andy Milonakis. It's
Dirt Nasty and Riff Raff.
Dirt Nasty and Riff Raff. Three Trace Locos. Is it Trace Locos or Three Locos?
Can I play any other bumper again to get rid of him? Is that
what do you mean play a bumper? What do you mean play a bumper? You asked me to come up with two things on the spot, and I did.
I came up with stuff. I gave you 2 fucking hours.
Yeah, I came up with 2 of them ready to go. They call me Johnny Ready to Go. I did that for you, okay? You didn't do fucking shit for me in that whole time. No.
Cotton, calm down and just take us out. Use all this energy to read some banners. I don't appreciate your negativity.
Cotton, I need to hear what you have to say about everything that we did tonight. Can you go ahead?
I love bear dick.
That makes a lot of sense because we did do a lot of stories about bears tonight.
We did do a lot of bear dick stories.
I'll say it honestly. I'll say it for real. You guys can follow us at Scrub Hop on everything. That's where I love bear dick.
He does.
That's weird. I don't know why he keeps saying that. I thought he was trying to
keep saying that. This is a falsity.
You don't keep saying what? Cotton, what don't you keep saying?
You had to trade for a Happy Jack? I could have gave you a Happy Jack, no problem.
That's weird. I don't know why he's talking about that right now.
I didn't know we were still playing his first record.
Yeah, that's kind of bizarre.
Yeah.
Cotton, do you have some? Oh, now he froze for sure. He's frozen.
No,
Cotton, did you
I got fucking no. I didn't get frozen. You muted me.
No, you froze. You froze also.
No. It doesn't both happen. You piece of shit. God damn it. Get us out of this. I'm so upset.
Be nice to our fans.
Mostly I'm pointless to touch base with.
We understand, you guys. It's been dope as fuck. Thank you very much for joining us on another episode of Scrub Hop Talk. Myself, JDirty, Big Trox, and Troxy Cotton. He's always jerking bears off. It's weird as hell. But yeah, we are here every single Thursday for the live show. New home of the Scrub Hop Live is Thursdays, and every single Sunday right here on twitch.tv/Scrub Hop for the full
length. A screenshot of him leaning into the camera.
No doubt. You guys, episode 194 has come to an end, but please join us every single week. We'll see you guys fucking very soon. I'm gonna go to sleep. All right, did you turn it off yet?